Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here with your market reports for Monday. It is May 15th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Cash Out Monday. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by bullpenpicks.com. Come and follow the top baseball pickers each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. All right, it is Monday, May 15th. We got a lot of action going on tonight. You got Game 7 between the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars. We've got some Major League Baseball. We've also done a little bit of legwork on the current upcoming CFL football season. And we got two preview articles you can see right now just by going to our website. That's right, preseason football, May 26th kicks off. And we will update some of the CFL football teams going into the 2023 season. And we are your headquarters for CFL sports betting data right here at atsstats.com. All right, let's kick it off like we always do here on the market report. Let's go to the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and let's see what the markets are telling us today for Monday, May 15th. And you can see the NBA in playoff mode going into the conference finals starting this week. And the favorites, 78.6% of the favorites have won their games the last 7 days. Very bullish right now when it comes to favorites. In fact, 71.4% of them are covering. So not only are the favorites winning straight up, but they're almost covering the spread at an equal pace of 78.6. And the under has been the bettor's best friend the last 7 days in the association. 57.1% of the NBA games have gone under the total. Let's take a look at Major League Baseball. And Major League Baseball, 57.9% the last 7 days. Now, we talked about this last week, where a lot of the we had an underdog week last week. If you look at the charts right here, from May 1st to May 7th, it was 5 days for the underdogs, 2 days for the favorites, and we had a little bit of reversal the last 7 days, where we now have 5 days for the favorites, 2 days for the underdogs, and like I've been saying on the show, right, whatever goes up must come down. And now the favorites are coming in. But if you're playing the run line, you're still doing all right. You can see here the favorites over the weekend had a pretty good day on the run line. Friday night, 9-6. Last week, 11-4. So keep an eye on the run line. That's where I think you're going to make some of your money if you're maybe including them in a 2-team, 3-team parlay. Always remember to... And one thing I like to do, if I really like an underdog, I'll go and get that Geico insurance. I'll take the plus 1.5. And, you know, we've talked about it throughout the show here this year, especially in the NBA, NHL. It does give you anywhere from a 7 to a 14% difference of covering and winning your bets throughout the season. So give it a shot. Check it out. And always monitor the markets. And you can see right now in Major League Baseball, for the run line, the last 7 days, almost even Steven, right? So, but 60% for the favorites yesterday. And you don't normally see, I guess we have seen the favorites come in. But if you look down the charts, look at all the green on this side for the underdogs. So, yeah, we did have a good day. Well, actually, we had a really good weekend for the favorites. So, hopefully you're making money using our baseball selections. Had a not bad day yesterday. We did lose our 5-star best bet on the Baltimore Orioles, but we won our underdog play of the day, which was Arizona. And we also picked up a free win on that Texas Rangers, Oakland over 9. That game was like 5-2 going into the 8th inning, and all hell broke loose in the later innings, and we were able to get that cover. So congratulations if you are following our free picks. And Ross Benjamin, you can get Ross Benjamin's free selections as well. And you can see here Ross did win with the Texas Rangers yesterday, and you can get Ross's free picks right here at the website atsstats.com. All right, let's take a look at the market reports and see how the baseball teams are doing. And you know what? Every now and again, I've been doing this since the beginning of the year. I like to go see in a 2-week cycle to see which team, teams go through cycles, right? And I'll show you guys this in a second when it comes to the bear, bulls, and neutral report. Well, which team is bearish, which team is bullish, and which team is in a neutral cycle. And what I like to do is I go to our smart database and I say, all right, let's go look at the last 14 days and let's see what team is trending up and which team is trending down. And you can also find some value in the over-under. And you can see right now, American League East have won 58.06% of their games the last 2 weeks. 49.1 for the American League Central, and the American League West, pretty much a coin flip at 50.8. So the American League East teams, the Blue Jays, the Yankees, The Orioles, the Rays, and the Red Sox, those are the teams from the American League. So obviously with the Rays and the Yankees having a good run, it's going to bring up that average. In the National League, you can see not so much. So it's been pretty much a American League consistency throughout the first few months of baseball. And National League East only winning 45% of the game. National League Central 39.3%, and it's in the West where the West is the best, and it's 57.3% favoring those National League West teams, and the Dodgers playing a big part of that. And you can see here the over-unders, right? 60% of the games of American League East teams have gone over the total. Let's go take a look at the 7-day cycle. So what I showed you there was a 2-week cycle. Let's go look on the 7-day cycle. And what I did for today's show on the market report, and don't forget, folks, if you do enjoy this show, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And hopefully you can follow us each Tuesdays and Thursday on our live stream starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. St. Louis finally turning it around. They are 6-1, had a good weekend in Boston and Beantown. And you can see they're bullish right now. Market confidence on the St. Louis Cardinals is still 85% right now. But keep in mind, they are still a C-type team, and those are teams below 500. The Dodgers, they've been bullish. The Yankees are bullish. Milwaukee, Toronto, Texas, and the Philadelphia Phillies. Those are your team with the highest market confidence right now. Teams that are in the neutral range, this is the team where I find you get the most value when you're shopping for prices. And you want to keep an eye on the C and A's and B-type teams, right? A-type teams are teams with a 60 or higher win percentage. B-type teams are 50 to 59.9. And C-type teams, those are your teams below 500. And the only team that the Bees and the Pittsburgh, after that hot start, really slowing down right now. They're cooling off, and they were one of our under-the-radar teams. Same thing with the Cubs. They've cooled down as well. They are now below 500, 2-5 in their last 7. San Francisco, the Halos, Boston, Chicago White Sox, San Diego is now a team with a losing record, and Oakland, yeah, they never got it going yet this year. And here's all your neutral teams, and they're having a pretty good run. And keep an eye on those B-type teams. I find those B-type teams is where you get some good value. Houston, Seattle, Minnesota, also Arizona, nice underdog win for us yesterday. The Mets, those are your B-type teams you want to keep an eye out. All right, let's take a look at the standings. And what I like to do in this situation is I go to the standings and I click on type of teams, and those A-type teams that we keep talking about in the Raymond report, they are winning 71.05% of their home games this year. I'm talking about teams like the Toronto Blue Jays, the Baltimore Orioles, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Texas Rangers, the Atlanta Braves, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. If you can really get a good price, and if the price is too high, maybe you include them in a 2-team or a 3-team parlay. And they've also done well on the road, not as good as home though. 58.9%, but 71.05% is very good. Those B-type teams, well, they're pretty consistent home or away. 55.2 on at home and 51.3 when they're on the road. And those C-type teams, yeah, not having a good run. And this is why you try to avoid these teams as much as you can, because when you expect bad teams to do good things, well, you got a 40.6% chance of winning and a 40.2. So I got to give them credit. At least they're consistent with their winning percentage, home or away. Let's take a look at the top 21 Major League Baseball betting trends today, courtesy of the 80% Club Stats. And you can get the trends each and every day right here at atsstats.com. And your Los Angeles Dodgers are your number one trend today for May 15. The Dodgers are 13-1 as a home team, coming off a 5-game win streak. That's the last 4 years. And folks, if you want to get the rest of these trends, go to our website, atsstats.com. You're going to see on the front page, if you scroll right down, if you don't have patience, you don't have waiting for the scrolling, go right down and look for those 21 winning trends. Click on it, and you can get today's winning trends for free, courtesy of your friends right here at atsstats.com. And before we go, here's your top 5 sports betting options. Now, these are not picks. These are teams in baseball which are in the top 5 sports handicapping situations. And rounding off the top 5, number 1 is your number 1 betting option today is the Baltimore Orioles. What a season they are having. And Arizona is at number 2. You got Kansas City at number 3, Washington at number 4, and the Houston Astros round off the top 5. They are your 5th best sporting option, and you can get this each and every day right here at atsstats.com. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back tomorrow, Tuesday, with a live edition of the Raymond Report. Cheers.